my name is Quinn Hullett, and I am the Marketing and Communications Director here at the Literacy Council of Grand Islands. Now, what we do here, we are dedicated to providing free literacy education for anyone and everyone in the area who needs it. And we ultimately provide that education to help our students be able not only to communicate better as individuals in their everyday lives, but to also grow as individuals and to ultimately thrive in the greater community. And we like to do that through several of our main education programs. Our Language and Learning Computer Lab, which is where students work individually, kind of work with self-paced curriculum, whether that's general English language learning, whether they're working to get their citizenship, or just to do some general job searching, but that way they can kind of work at their own pace, working toward their own goals as individuals. Then we also have our one-on-one tutoring program where a student works individually with their own private volunteer instructor, and they meet at least once a week for at least an hour, and together they go over curriculum and lessons that again pertain to the student's individual ambition, whether that's general English language learning, whether they want to do that in combination with achieving a specific goal like getting their citizenship, getting their GED, getting a job, preparing for a medical appointment, that kind of thing. And then we also have our group classes, which is more of a traditional classroom sort of layout, with multiple students working with one volunteer instructor, again kind of providing more general instruction on English language learning. And then we also have a couple of classes that pair that with a specific subject like health literacy, digital literacy, and also civics and citizenship.
My name is Allison Hoden. I'm the Director of Programs here at the Literacy Council of Grand Island, and this is our new space. So in this big open room here, we have spaces for one-on-one tutoring. So students and tutors typically come to meet here for about an hour a week to work on learning English, working toward personal goals, building relationships. And then along the far wall, we'll have our language and learning labs, so space with computers, and we have online programs where they can learn English and study for citizenship, and they can come and do that whenever works with their schedule. So we have all our tutoring spaces here. Over here we have all of our resource library. Tutors and students can come and find literacy materials to learn English, study for GED, financial literacy materials. So this space will be our main group classroom. So typically we have about 2 to 3 group classes a day, and they are open to any students, and they're taught by volunteer instructors.
We really thrive on helping our students not only improve their literacy and language skills here, but also helping connect them with various opportunities that allow them to thrive into the community, as well as meet their own personal ambitions. So recently we had a student, his name is John, come here from Sudan, and he's been here for about 10 years in the US, and immediately upon parting with his home country, he set the goal for himself to ultimately reunite himself with his family, his wife and his daughter. And so for 10 years here in the US, he eventually made a home for himself here in Grand Islands. I found a job with JBS and was working tirelessly there, as well as beginning studies here at the Literacy Council. And during all that time, those 10 years, while being a dedicated employee and student, he was also working to get his wife and daughter here in the US. And just at the beginning of this year in 2020, the very beginning, they were finally able to come together and reunite here in Grand Island. And then after that, he started bringing his wife and daughter here to the Literacy Council with them, always coming together, studying together, taking classes together, having his daughter on our language and literacy, language and learning lab, and all of them kind of working with one another and learning from one another, as well as just enjoying finally being together again as a family.